Hello, everybody. I am back. Yes, with these same braids, no edge control, looking crazy, but I'm back here being consistent. Before I start today's vlog, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has reached out and let me know that they've been encouraged by my vlog because that encourages me and also helps me to be consistent. So, yes, we are back with the how on being consistent, the hard part. So, I have come up with 4 major keys on how to be consistent. That's 8. So the first point is be realistic. Something that I would like to be more consistent with in the year 2018 is spending more time with God. Now, in order for me to set a realistic goal, I need to look at what I was able to accomplish before and build from there. So last year, I was pretty consistent with it. I would read a chapter a day and I would pray for an hour a day. And towards the end of the year, the reading part kind of tapered off and the hour kind of went down to 30 minutes. But we'll talk about that in point 2. But realistically, if I want to set a goal for this year on how I'm going to spend more time with God and being consistent with it, I need to look at where I came from in order to set a new realistic goal on where I want to be. Now, I know that you always hear it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, and you can leave your past in the past. But when we're trying to be realistic about what we want to accomplish, we do have to see what we've been able to accomplish before and build from there so that we can grow. Instead of trying to go from here to here, a place that I can't even see right now, I want to go from here to here and then from here to here so that I can actually see some growth and consistency. Number 2 is identify your setbacks. So once you're realistic and you define what consistency looks like for you, you need to identify what are the things that normally stop you from being consistent. And you got to be realistic about that too. So another goal of mine for 2018 is to cook 3 times a week consistently. Like, I'm going to cook 3 times a week. And so I have to make a list of things that are stopping me from doing that. Maybe it's I don't have all my ingredients. Maybe it's I'm running out of recipes. Maybe it's I'm tired. Whatever it is, make that list. Be completely honest about it.
Hold up. Let's be honest for 1 second. We all know that we need to put our phones down and get off of social media every 5 seconds scrolling, looking at nothing, because that's what's really stopping us from being consistent.
So once we identify our setbacks, we can move on to number 3, which is plan and prepare. Now, just like I said, I'm trying to cook more often, and so a few things is I'm running out of recipes or I don't have the amount of ingredients that I need at home to cook. And so what I need to do, instead of waiting on Tuesday at 3 p.m. to say, hey, what am I going to cook for dinner when I know dinner needs to be ready by 5:30, 6 o'clock, on Saturday maybe I need to figure out what am I going to do for the week coming. I'm going to cook on what days and what do I need to do that and things like that. Because if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Every time, is that my baby?
Daddy is definitely on duty.
Sorry. Every time that I have not planned, I have always failed in meeting my goals and achieving what I set out to do. But whenever I plan and I have things in order, we're good to go. And so you got to plan and prepare once you figure out what those setbacks are. Put a plan in place. And lastly, you have to speak life. Now, this is one of the biggest keys in my life personally with everything. The power of your words is immeasurable, honestly. And, obviously I got that from somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where. It starts with a B and it rhymes with tribal. But the power of life and death is in your tongue. And so you got to speak to yourself when you don't feel like doing something, when the times come when you're like, I don't love it. When your feelings are starting to take over, you got to just speak things. Even if you don't believe them, you have to speak them. It makes such a difference. All right, guys. So now that you got the how, I'm going to go take these braids out. And y'all go start doing what you got to do to be consistent. Thanks for listening.